Hey friends, welcome to your yoga class. So this is the practice that I do when I just need to wake myself up. So maybe I've just gotten out of bed in the morning. Maybe it is that like mid-afternoon slump when I just want to go take a nap, but I really can't take a nap. Getting on the mat, doing this sequence will help wake up the body, wake up the mind. So I hope you enjoy it. If you like this sort of thing, check out Blue Mala. So I have live yoga and meditation classes every week. We have this amazing community. We get together for office hours and just talk about the things going on in our lives. There is a library of hundreds of recorded classes on demand, and it is all pay what you can, because this stuff that is so important for our mental wellness, this needs to be accessible. So I hope you will join me over there. But let's wake you up, shall we? All right, take a seat. If cross-legged works for you, great. Feet out in front of you, hips on heels, whatever you need. Just take a seat. Drop those shoulders down, maybe close the eyes. And know that anything that I offer here, I'm just saying stuff. I'm just offering things. You are the boss here, not me. Drop those shoulders down away from the ears, relax the jaw. Just take a couple of really deep belly breaths. Good, deep inhale. Long exhale. Awesome. Draw those hands next to you. Reach those arms up. Gaze goes up. Get tall here. Fingertips touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Do that 2 more times. So reaching down, reaching out, reaching up. Crown of the head reaches up to the sky. And exhale, hands down 1 more time. Reach up, get really tall. Good, and exhale, hands down. Interlace those fingers, send those palms forward, and then send them up. Nice. So really trying to get those elbows as straight as you can, and then just kind of like a tick-tock side to side. Good. So each time you come through center, reach up, and then come over to the side, but you're really like reaching up and out of the waist. So not just collapsing over to the side, but trying to keep those shoulders square to the front. Excellent. 1 more time to each side. Good. And now releasing those hands and take a twist. So you're grabbing for that right knee, anywhere on that right leg. Maybe that right hand is coming behind you like a kickstand, taking a little twist. So we're just waking up the spine here. Nice. Come back through center, arms reach up, and grabbing for that left knee. So being careful with the neck here. No need to over twist, right? We're just trying to wake up the body here. Nice. Coming back through center, reach those arms up. And exhale, reaching behind you. So maybe that means interlacing those fingers. Maybe it just means grabbing for those hands. Maybe it means using a towel or a strap behind you. And then just take a little lift through the heart. So maybe gaze goes up a little bit, squeezing those shoulder blades behind you. Beautiful. Release that. Come over onto tabletop pose. So we've got this hands and knees situation. So the knees are underneath those hips, and then walk those hands so they're a little bit further forward than under the shoulders. We're gonna come right into downward facing dog. So spread those fingers wide. When you are ready, toes tuck, deep breath in, engage through the core, and hips come up and back, downward facing dog. So you can have a nice deep bend in the knees here, maybe bending one knee, straightening the other. And then finding that stillness. So sending the chest back towards the thighs. Press all 10 fingers into the mat. Gaze is between the feet, so back of the neck is long. Take a deep breath here. And exhale, bend those knees a lot and walk up to the top of the mat. So the feet are gonna go wide here, maybe almost as wide as the mat. And take a forward fold ragdoll. So the hands can rest on the legs, on the wall, on the ground, whatever you need. A little sway side to side might feel good. Getting a stretch in that back. Finding length there. You can interlace hands into opposite elbows if that feels good. Shake the head yes and no. Nice. Bend those knees even more and roll all the way up to standing. Rolling those shoulders down the back. Let's find mountain pose. So those palms face forward. Feet are hip width. Just take a moment here to find your balance. Crown of the head reaches up to the sky. Beautiful. Deep breath in. And let that go. Nice. We're going to do a little flow. We'll start with a half sun A. So drawing those hands to heart center. Inhale, reach those arms all the way up. And then exhale, bend those knees a little bit as you fold all the way forward. Take that halfway lift, so long spine here, bringing hands to the legs. And then fold it all the way down. Bend those knees a little bit as you ground down and reach all the way up. Maybe a little back bend here. And then fold all the way down again. Bending those knees if that feels better. And then halfway lift, long spine here. Fold all the way down, little bend in those knees as you reach all the way up. Maybe little back bend, hips push forward. Good. One more time like this. Fold all the way down, hands through heart center. Find your halfway lift. Back is flat. And fold all the way down. Bend those knees as you reach all the way up. And then release those hands down. Maybe hand to heart, hand to belly. Can you feel that breath flowing? Can you feel the circulation changing a little bit? Can you feel your body waking up a little bit? Deep breath. And exhale. All right, so you're standing at the top of the mat. We're going to take a big step back with that right foot. Right foot comes back, toes on an angle. We're going to settle into a warrior one here. So bending into that front knee, shoulders and hips square to the top of the mat. When you're ready, you can reach those arms up. So settling down into those hips. Maybe try tucking that tailbone just a little bit so you're drawing that lower belly in. Good. Setting the gaze in one spot. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, hands come through heart center, and then spin that body open so that we're coming into a warrior two. Arms reach to the front and the back of the mat. Hips and shoulders square to the side of the mat. You're looking over those left fingertips for a warrior two. Don't lose the bend in that front knee. Good. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, that front hand reaches up, back hand down the back leg, gaze goes up. And then exhale, drawing that front elbow forward towards that front knee, reaching right arm up and over. Good. So we're going to move back and forth between these two postures. Here, an exalted warrior, and then forward into extended side angle. So maybe that movement is really subtle, right? Maybe it's just here, and then maybe you're here. Maybe you would like to make it bigger. Maybe you want to move fast. Maybe you want to move slow. But see if you can find this grounding through the low body and this fluidity through the upper body. Good. Next time you come through center, find your way back to that warrior one, hips and shoulders square to the top of the mat. And then release those hands down to the hips. Come up on back toes, step up to the top of the mat, mountain pose, palms face forward. See if you can deepen the breath here. See if you can relax through that jaw. Awesome. Let's do that other side. So this time the left leg is going to step way back, big step, bending into that front knee. So those back toes are on an angle, hips, shoulders square to the top of the mat. Drop shoulders down. Good. So that little tuck of the lower abdominals here. Jaw is relaxed. Toes are relaxed. So sinking down in, you want to make sure that that knee is pointing exactly where the toes are pointing. So you don't want it off to the side, crashing in. Good. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's open up to that warrior two. So this time the gaze is over those right fingertips. Shoulders right over those hips. Good. Don't lose the bend in that front knee. And then when you are ready, we're going to flip that front hand, reach it up, back hand down that back leg. And then find that fluid movement coming forward, elbow towards that knee, reaching up and over with that left hand. Good. So find that movement, find the speed of the movement that matches with the speed of your breath. Noticing where you're feeling that stretch, that challenge. And if you feel like you want to stay in one posture for a moment and take a couple of breaths there, great, do that. It is your practice. Nice. Next time you come through center, find your way to that warrior one. Hips and shoulders facing the top of the mat, arms reach up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Hands drop to hips, up on back toes, step up. Mountain pose. Maybe hand to heart, hand to belly. Maybe feeling the grounding of the feet on the mat. Feeling the lift of the crown of the head towards the sky. You're here. You are awake. Good. Breathe in. And breathe out. Awesome job. Take a seat on the mat. So knees are bent here. Feet on the ground. Lift that heart. So we don't want to go into this roundedness in the back. We really want the shoulders to drop down the back, spine to be long here. So you can hold behind the thighs, you can hold the shins. If you want to make this more challenging, you can reach forward. We're going to do a little bit of core engagement. We need our bellies, we need our guts to get through the day, right? So reaching those arms forward or holding the legs. You're going to go back an inch and forward an inch. Back an inch and forward. Good. So keep going here. Those feet are planted into the mat. It's a very subtle movement. Be careful with the neck. Don't have any strain there. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Take those knees wide. Bring those feet in. And maybe shift that upper body forward a little bit. Beautiful job. So you can hold on the feet here. Maybe you can give a tiny, tiny little bit of pressure to those knees to help encourage them down towards the ground, but really be gentle there. Good. Take a deep inhale. And let that go. Beautiful job. Hands to the outsides of the knees, drawing them in, finding a comfortable seat here. And just let those eyes come to a close. So normally a Shavasana takes place lying down, but I want to keep you a little bit more alert as I send you on your day. So think about having that length, that alertness, that aliveness, but a calmness through that spine as you sit up tall. See if you can find a little bit of ease here, maybe relaxing through the palms of the hands, maybe finding a little more softness through the face. Take a deep inhale. And a long exhale, let that all go. Thank you so much for coming to the mat today. It is such an honor to lead you through your practice. May you be well, be safe, be happy, be healthy, and live with peace. Thanks for waking up with me. I'll see you next time. Namaste. For more meditation and yoga, check out bluemala.com.